Just a couple of minutes until I share the link. You can wait, Mataji. Once I share the link, kids will join.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Keshav. Hare Krishna, Kirtida, Sundari Mataji. Krishna Keshav, what are you doing? Why are you on mute?
You will not be unmuted.
You're so cute. Krishna Keshav. Okay. Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Shivadra and Giridhari Dandat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Balavin. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Balavrinda. Okay, it's already 6:30. Balavrinda, can we start?
Yes, Mataji, we can start with the prayers. Kids will be joining in.
Okay. Hare Krishna, dear all. So we are today, we'll be glorifying Sri Nityananda Ram, and we'll offer our invocation prayers for auspiciousness. So those who know the prayers, I know you all are on mute, so you can chant along with me. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदां सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभयेव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Guruve Gaurachandraय Radhikaye Tadalay Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaye Tadbhaktaye Namo Namaha Ananda Leelamaya Vigrahaya Hema Bhadevya Chavi Sundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्येश्वरम्. So Hare Krishna, dear all. Happy to have you all here. And today we will be glorifying Shri Nityananda Ram. I know you all have been glorifying Shri Nityananda Ram past the entire week, right? So now we will go ahead and I'll share my screen and we will glorify Shri Nityananda Prabhu. So, Shri Nityananda Prabhu, who is Adi Guru and who is Karuna Sindhu. So first what we will do is we will recite his pranam mantra. So normally when there is any appearance day of any acharya or the Supreme Lord, we should try to recite their pranam mantras. So there are two pranam mantras that are famous for Nityananda Prabhu. So you all can memorize this, and whenever you want, you can just recite. You go in front of your deities, your Gaur Nitai deities, and you can chant the pranam mantras for Nityananda Prabhu. So it says, Nityanandamaham Naumi Sarvanandakaram Param Harinama Pradam Devam Avadhuta Shiromanim. So Nityananda Aham Naumi. That means I bow down to whom? I bow down to Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Who is Nityananda Prabhu? Sarva Ananda Karam Param. He is the awarder of the highest joy. Sarva Ananda is being bestowed. The entire Ananda, the happiness, the bliss is bestowed by Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Hari Nama Pradam Devam, and he is the one who bestow the holy names to everyone. Therefore, he is known as Adi Guru, and he is Avadhuta Shiromani. He is the crest jewel of all the Paramhamsa mendicants. So I'll recite one another pranam mantra, and then maybe one of you can go ahead and recite, and we'll take it from there. नित्यानंद नमस्तुभ्यं प्रेमानंद प्रदायिने कलौ कल्मषनाशाय जानवपतये नमः. Nityananda Namastubhyam. Again, I offered my namaskar. I offered my pranams, my obeisances unto Sri Nityananda Prabhu. He is Premananda Pradayine. He is the bestower of Premananda. So in the previous one, it was Sarvananda. Now it's saying that he is Premananda. He is giving prema, love to everybody. Kalau Kalmashanashaya. Kalau means in this Kali Yuga. In this Kali Yuga, what is there in this Kali Yuga? It's Kalmasha. Everywhere there is quarrel. This age of Kali is filled with all the quarrels. So all the Kalmasha, all the problems is Nashaya, gets eliminated. And Janava Patay Namaha. And he is the one who is the master, who is the husband of Janava Devi. So maybe somebody can go ahead. Yes, Praram, you
Thank you,
can
Mataji.
go ahead. Sorry.
Nitya,
No. Let me go ahead. Sorry.
uh, okay. Nityananda Namastubhyam Premananda Pradayini Kalokam Nashaya Janavapataye Nama. Thank you,
Very
Mataji.
good. Very good. Now somebody can recite this one. We need, okay. Vrinda, go ahead.
नित्यानन्दम् अहं नामि
सर्वानन्दकरं परं हरिनामप्रदां देवम् अवधूतशिरोमणिम्.
Very
I
good.
wanted to recite the other one, Mataji.
Okay, go ahead.
नित्यानन्द नमस्तुभ्यं प्रेमानन्दप्रदायिने कल्मष नाशाय जानवीपतये नमः. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you. So Janava Pataye Namaha. So who else has raised their hand?
Me, Mataji.
Yeah, Giridhari. Oh, why I'm not able to see? Okay. Yes, Subhadra and Giridhari. Go ahead, better.
Yes, Mataji.
Sorry.
Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, go ahead.
नित्यानन्दमहं नौमि सर्वानन्दकरं परं हरिनामप्रधां देवाम् अवधूतशिरोमणिम्.
Very nice. So Subhadra is there with you?
Yes, Mataji, she's coming.
Okay. In the meantime, Advai, go ahead.
Nityananda Nandaya
Namaste.
Nastubhyam
Premananda
Ramba Andana Prandante
Pradayane.
Prayandine
Kar-
Kalo Krishna Nashaya Janava Pataye Namahare.
Very nice. Yes, Madhav, go ahead this one. Madhav, we cannot hear you.
Nityanandam aham naumi sarvanandakaram param harinamarpadam devam adhutashivomi.
Very nice. Very nice.
मेरे को भी ये थोड़ा सा करना है.
Okay, Rishya and Devarshi Bala, you can go ahead with the next one.
नित्यानन्द नमस्तुभ्यं प्रेमानन्दप्रदायिने खलो कल्मषनाशाय जानवापतये नमः. नित्यानन्द नमस्तुभ्यं प्रेमानन्द प्रदायते कलो कल्मषनाशाय जानवे प्रभवे नमः.
Very nice. So
Mataji,
thank
can
you.
I do it?
Who is this?
This is Shubhadra Mataji. I wasn't here,
Which
Mataji.
one you want to do?
Either one is fine, Mataji.
Okay, go ahead.
Nityananda Namastubhyam Premananda Pradayine Kalo Kalmashanashaya Janava Pataye Nama. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. So these were the pranam mantras of Nityananda Prabhu. So what we will do is we will also memorize the 12 names of Nityananda.
Mataji,
Yeah, go ahead. Who is there?
can I do the first one?
Let's move forward. It's already 20 minutes past because we have so much to cover. Okay. So thank you. So we will cover these 12 names of Nityananda. Okay. So we will try to sing these 12 names of Nityananda Prabhu. And it is very, very auspicious. It is written by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. And he has written that anyone who recite these 12 names of Nityananda Prabhu early in the morning, their all desires will be fulfilled and all their problems will be vanished. So Nityananda Prabhu's these 12 names, if we can memorize this, then we can recite it. And you all, I know you are all very good, smart kids, so you can definitely memorize it. Okay. नित्यानन्द अवधूतेन्दुर्वसुध प्राणवल्लभा जानवी जीवितापति कृष्ण प्रेम प्रद प्रभु पद्मावती सुत श्रीमन् सचिनन्दन पूर्वजा भावोन्मत्त जगत्रात रक्त गौरकलेवरा. So let's see what are these 12 names. The first name is Nityananda. Why his name is Nityananda? Because he is always, Nitya means eternally, and Ananda, he's always in Ananda. Avadhutendur, he is the moon of all the Avadhutas. Indu means moon, and he is the moon of all the Avadhutas. Second name. Third name, Vasudha Prana Vallabha. He is the beloved of Vasudha. Vasudha is the wife of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. Janavi Jivita Patihi, and he is the husband of Janava Mata. So Janavi, he is the husband, enthusing life in Janava Devi. He is the one who gives lives to Janava Devi. So Janavi is the name of Lord Nityananda's Prabhu's second wife. So Nityananda Prabhu has two wives, Vasudha and Janava. So this is the fourth name. First is Nityananda, second is Avadhutendur, third is Vasudha Prana Vallabha, fourth is Janavi Jivati Patihi. Fifth name is Krishna Prema Prada. That is the fifth name. That means Nityananda Prabhu is the one who gives the name of Krishna. Krishna's love, Krishna's prema. He gives the love of Krishna prem. Krishna prema prada. Prada means to give. Give what? Krishna prem. So he is the one who is giving Krishna prem to everybody. Prabhu, that's the sixth name. That he is the Lord and Master of all the devotees. He is the Prabhu. Prabhu means master. So these are the six names. Seventh name, Padmavati Sutta. He is the dear son of Padmavati. So Nityananda Prabhu was the son of Hadai Pandit and mother Padmavati. So Padmavati Sutta. He is known as Padmavati Sutta, the son of Padmavati. Then he is known as Shriman. Shriman means that who is bestowed with Shri, the opulence, the majesty, and not the opulence of this world, but transcendental opulence and transcendental majesty. Shachinandana Purvaja. Who is Shachinandan? Gaurahari, our Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Shachinandana. And Purvajaha. Purvajaha means Purva means before Shachinandan, and Jah means one who has taken birth. So he is the older brother of Shachimata's son Nimai. So Nitai is older than Nimai. So that is the eighth name, Shachinandana Purvaja. Then ninth, Padmavati Sutam is the sixth name, Shriman is the seventh, Shachinandana Purvaja, and then Bhavanmata. Bhavanmata means that he is always, Mata means always maddened. He is always maddened in ecstatic emotions. All the bhavas, all the emotions are there in Nityananda Ram. Then 11th is Jagatrata. He is the savior of the entire universe. And the last one, the 12th name is Rakta Gaura Kalevara. Kalevara means his body, his complexion. How his complexion is? Gaura Kalevara. He is golden. But it is just golden like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? No. It says Rakta Gaura Kalevara, that golden which is mixed with the tinge of redness. That is our Nityananda Prabhu. So his complexion is not just golden, but his complexion is golden mixed with some tinge of reddish hue. That is the color or the complexion of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So one time again we will recite. Nityananda Vadatendur Pranavallabha Janavi Jivitapati Krishna Prema Prada Prabhu Padmavati Sutta Shriman Shachinandana Purvaja Bhavan Mata Jagatrata Rakta Gaura Kalevara. So these are the 12 names of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So once you know the meaning, you can memorize it is very easily. Now, we know that how Nityananda Prabhu is non-different from Balaram. So we know who are Krishna and Balaram. So Krishna, he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda. And Balaram, he came as Nityananda Prabhu. So Gaur Nitai are non-different from Krishna and Balaram. And can we say it with evidence? Yes. Our dear Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita, he writes, सर्व अवतारी कृष्ण स्वयं भगवान ताहर द्वितीय देहा श्री बलराम. So he says that our Krishna, he is not avatar, but he is avatari. He is Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Even Bhagavatam says, Ete chamsa kalapumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So our Krishna, he is Sarvavatari. He is the fountainhead of all the incarnations. And his Dvitiya Deha means his second body is what is known as Sri Balaram. So Balaram is manifesting from the body of Sri Krishna only, who is the fountainhead of all the incarnations. Then our Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying, Eka hi swarup doha bhinna matra kaya adya kaya vyuha Krishna leela rasahaya. That Eki swarup dona, both of them have the same identity because both of them are Bhagavan. Then there must be some difference. Yes, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Bhinna matra kai. The only difference is in the form. Our Krishna, the color of Krishna is how? He is like a gray, bluish grayish color, the color of the freshly formed monsoon cloud. At the most, we can compare, but otherwise, Krishna's color cannot be compared with the colors of this world. It's transcendental, but closer. At the most, we can say that he is somewhat looks like the freshly formed monsoon cloud. And Lord Balaram is the first bodily expansion of Krishna. And why he expands? Krishna Leela Rasahai, so that he can assist in Krishna's transcendental pastimes. So, एक ही स्वरूप दो हैं, दोनों का एक ही स्वरूप. They both have the same identity. भिन्न मात्रा का, the only difference is the form. Where Krishna is like the color of the freshly formed monsoon cloud, and our Balaram is like freshly formed spring cloud, white as snow, you say, right? So he is like a whitish color. Then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Sei Krishna Navadvipe Shri Chaitanya Chandra Sei Balarama Sange Shri Nityananda. That Krishna who is Avatari, he has come and descended and appeared in Navadvip as Sri Chaitanya Chandra. And that Balaram, who is his second body, he has come as Lord Nityananda. So this is the real evidence where we can prove that our Gaur Nitai, they are non-different from Krishna and Balaram. वैभव प्रकाश कृष्णे रसई बलराम वर्ण मात्र भेद सभा कृष्ण रसमान. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying that otherwise both are same. Both are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But the only difference is their varna, their bodily colors. But Prabhupada says that there is one another difference between Krishna and Balaram. And what is that difference? The difference is in their mood. So the mood is different. Our Krishna, he is Savior Bhagavan. He is taking up all the service that his devotees are offering. So he is accepting all the services. But our Balaram is a Sevak Bhagavan because he is engaging himself in the service of Krishna. Like we know that Krishna's ornaments, Krishna's bed, Krishna's flute, Krishna's bed, Krishna's slippers, everything is the manifestation of Lord Balaram. It's Lord Balaram who manifests in different forms to help his Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Even the mridanga we are playing, even the harmonium that we play, even the kartals that we play, they all are manifestation of Lord Balaram. So whenever we take up these instruments and sing some nice Vaishnava bhajans, or we sing kirtan for the pleasure of Krishna, we should first bow down to them, because they are non-different from Balaram, and from there only the mercy comes, because Lord Balaram showers the mercy, and then we can use these instruments in the service of Krishna. So everything is actually from Balaram. They are simultaneously one, but yes, they are different. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying, Dui bhai ekatanu saman prakasha Nityananda namana to mara sabe sarvanasha. So he's saying, Dui bhai ek tanu. Both of them have the same body, because Balaram is coming from Krishna only. And that Krishna is coming as Chaitanya Chandra. And that Balaram is coming as Nityananda Ram. So they both are same. They both are identical. They both are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And if anybody do not believe in Nityananda, Nityananda Namana, if you don't believe in Nityananda, that he is the Supreme Lord, Tomhara habis sarvanash, then you will definitely fall down in your spiritual practice. So one should honor our Nityananda Prabhu also. So then actually Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Kimva doha namani na hao to pashanda eka mani are na mani ei mata bhanda. He's saying it will be better if you become atheist. Don't believe in Krishna and Balaram. Don't believe in Gaur Nitai. That is much better rather than believing in Nityananda Prabhu and rejecting Gaura, or believing in Gaura Mahaprabhu and rejecting Nityananda Prabhu. So it's better that you become atheist. It's better you don't believe in them. Because if you believe in one and you reject another, then it is known as hypocrisy. So he's saying you will be a pashandi. You will be pashandi if you believe in one and you reject the another. So better you become atheist and don't believe in any one of them. But if you have to believe, then you have to believe in both of them. So this is how Nityananda Prabhu is non-different from Krishna, but at the same time, there are two differences. What are the two differences? One is in the color and second is in the mood. Now, Nityananda Prabhu's birth, place of birth and parents are being described. So he was born, he actually appeared in the village named Ekachakra, where Nityananda Prabhu took birth. So you should memorize this, that what is the place? The place is in West Bengal, in Rardesh. There is a village called Ekachakra, where Lord Nityananda Prabhu took birth. राड़देश एक चाका नामे आछे ग्राम याही जन्मी लेना नित्यानंदा भगवान. And who were his parents? Hado Oja name pita Mata Padmavati Eka Chaka nama grama Gaude Deshwarayati. So his father name is Hadai Oja and his mother was Padmavati. So three things you have to remember. That Nityananda Prabhu's parents, who were his parents? His father was Hadai Oja and his mother was Padmavati. In the name also we saw Padmavati Sutta Shriman. So his mother name was Padmavati and he was born in Ekachakradham. And where is this Ekachakradham? This is in Rardesh in West Bengal, India. And then Nityananda Prabhu, he has 6 brothers also. So this Hadai Pandit and our Padmavati, they have 7 sons altogether. So Nityananda Prabhu was the oldest one. He was the eldest brother. So the other sons were Krishnananda, Sarvananda, Brahmananda, Purnananda, Premananda and Vishuddhananda. So these were the other brothers of Nityananda Prabhu, and Nityananda Prabhu was the eldest. So I'll repeat, you don't have to memorize, but you should know. So the eldest one was Nityananda Prabhu. Then we have Krishnananda, then Sarvananda, then Brahmananda, then Purnananda, then Premananda, and then Vishuddhananda. So Vishuddhananda was the youngest of all. So then what happened that Nityananda Prabhu, he was there with his father, mother in Radhadesh in Ekachakradham, and he was the dearmost to his parents. His parents would love him, and Hadai Pandit and Padmavati would always take Nityananda Prabhu wherever they go. They used to love him a lot. So for 12 years, Nityananda Prabhu was with his parents, and he used to be there with all his friends in village of Ekachakra, and he used to perform all the wonderful pastimes. He used to perform the pastimes of Krishna Leela, of Ramachandra Leela. Sometimes he will become Lakshman. So I know you all know all these stories. So definitely we'll not go into it. And then what happened when they were there, when Nityananda Prabhu was 12 years old, there was a sannyasi who came, a Brahmin, who came to Hadai Pandit and Padmavati. And he was a traveling sannyasi, and he came and he took rest at the home of Hadai Pandit and Padmavati. So next day when he was leaving, so the Hadai Pandit and Padmavati, they offered their obeisances to that sannyasi, and they asked him, so what do you want? Please help us and we will give you whatever you desire. Because it is the norm that when some sannyasi come to your home, he should not go empty handed. You should offer him something. So that sannyasi said, well, I'm just a sannyasi. I don't need anything, but I'm old now. And I need someone who can assist me in my yatra, because I'll be taking the pilgrimage yatra to the entire Bharatvarsha, to the entire India. And I need someone who can assist. So I want that you should let go your eldest son Nityananda with me. So please give me Nityananda so that he can assist me. Now hearing this, Hadai Pandit and Padmavati, they were drowned in that great sorrow. How can they let their dearmost son go with that sannyasi? But after all, because they have given their words, so they finally agreed. And Nityananda Prabhu traveled with that sannyasi. And then later he was initiated in Pandharpur in Maharashtra by Lakshmipati Tirtha. And some say that the sannyasi who has come to take Nityananda Prabhu was actually Lakshmipati Tirtha. So he was initiated by Lakshmipati Tirtha, and after initiation, Nityananda Prabhu was traveling all by himself. Sometimes he will go to the west, sometimes to east, sometimes to north, sometimes to the southern of India, and he used to travel. Finally, for 20 years, Nityananda Prabhu was traveling. And then he came to Sri Vrindavan Dham. And as soon as Nityananda Prabhu came to Sri Vrindavan Dham, here he was in the mood of Balaram. And he was searching for all his friends. Where is my Madhumangal? Where is my Subal? Where is my Sudam Sakha? And he was searching for Krishna. In the mood of Balaram, he was rolling in the dust of Vrindavan Dham. So this way, for quite some time, he stayed in Vrindavan. And then as he was there in Sri Vrindavan Dham, the news came that our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has started Sankirtan. And Nityananda Prabhu was so happy because he was waiting for the time to meet Mahaprabhu. And then he met Mahaprabhu. He straight away went to Navadvip. And there in the house of Nandan Acharya, you can remember, in the house of Nandan Acharya, the transcendental meeting happened between Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this way now both the brothers were there. So already four of them were there. When Nityananda Prabhu was in Sri Vrindavan Dham, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there in Navadvip. He went to Gaya, he took initiation from Ishvara Puripad, he came back to Navadvip and he started his Sankirtan. And who was there to assist? The entire Pancha Tattva, the four Tattvas were there, but the fifth one was in Sri Vrindavan Dham. So there Advaitacharya was there, Srivas Thakur was there, Gadadhar Pandit was there. But who was missing? Nityananda Prabhu was missing. And as soon as this news reached to Nityananda Prabhu in Sri Vrindavan Dham, he immediately traveled to Navadvip. And as soon as that transcendental meeting happened between Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the house of Nandanacharya, all the five, the Panchatattva came together. So now we have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhar Pandit Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, and Srivas Thakur. All the five of them were together. And then there was a big explosion of Harinam Sankirtan. So they were doing Sankirtan on the streets, and in the night they will do their nocturnal Kirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur. And that Kirtan was with their close associates. But now they have to give this Maha Mantra to everybody. Therefore, these five of them came together and they started the big explosion of this Harinam Sankirtan. So later it has been mentioned that how Nityananda Prabhu was I'll stop share because now we'll just talk about some stories. So Nityananda Prabhu, when he was there, and later Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided to take sannyas. He wants to give up his household life, and he took sannyas. But when Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Mahaprabhu was in a simple sannyasi robe. But Nityananda Prabhu was a grahastha ashram. He has two wives. Who were they? Vasudha and Jahnavi. These were the two wives, Janava Devi and Vasudha Devi. So Nityananda Prabhu was a householder, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted this sannyas ashram. So one day what happened? There is a beautiful pastime that happened, that how Nityananda Prabhu is Karuna Sindhu. He gives compassion to everybody. He doesn't care who is eligible, who is not eligible, who is chanting the rounds, who is not chanting. But to each and every one, he is giving Krishna Prem. That's why in 12 names of Nityananda Prabhu, we read one of the name was Krishna Prema Prada, the one who gives Krishna Prem to everybody. So in Navadvip, what happened when Nityananda Prabhu and all these Panchatattvas were together? Then in Navadvip there was another Brahmana, and he also has a son. But this son of that Brahmana, he was just Brahmana by name only. His heart was filled with evil. There was his peers, his friends were all thieves, all dacoits who will plunder everybody, loot everybody, and take their money. Then what happened? One day he saw that boy, the son of a Brahmana, because now he has become thief, and all his friends were thieves. So one day he saw the beautiful form of Nityananda Prabhu. And at that time, Nityananda Prabhu was staying in the house of Hiranya Pandit. And this person, when he saw Nityananda Prabhu, oh, Nityananda Prabhu was decorated and wearing the most costly ornaments. He was wearing golden earrings, bracelets, and all around his neck were beautiful necklaces of pearls and corals and emeralds, and so much jewelry Nityananda Prabhu was wearing. Now, what the thief want? Thief only wants this ornament, these money, this wealth. They are looking for this. So seeing these jewels on the body of Nityananda Prabhu, this Brahmana, the son of that Brahmana, who was the leader of his entire gang, or all his friends were thieves, and he was one of the leader. He said, well, now we don't have to go anywhere. We'll just rob this Nityananda and we'll get all the ornaments and we are set for our entire life. So this way he made the plans and he shared the plan with his friends, and he says, oh, they were the worshippers of Mother Durga, Chandi Devi. So they said, oh, our Chandi Devi, our goddess Chandi, our Mother Durga is very happy with us. And that is why she made this arrangement that we met this Avadut, we met this person, Nityananda, who has so many ornaments of gold, diamonds, and pearls. And now the whole life is set. We don't have to do anything. We will simply go at the house of Hiranya Pandit's property and we will easily capture this Nityananda and we'll take all his possessions. So when he shared this plan with all his friends were thinking, wow, this is such a good plan. And they were taking out their weapons and they were doing cheers that, yes, we are set for our whole life. We don't need anything. And now then what happened? They thought, okay, let us take all our swords, our daggers, our tridents, and all the weapons that we have. And now we will go to the house of Hiranya Pandit and there we will rob Nityananda Prabhu. And then when they went, they saw that Nityananda Prabhu was honoring prasadam with his devotees. And there his devotees, all the companions of Nityananda Prabhu, they are always in ecstatic prem. And some of them were roaring like a lion. Some was making sound like a thunder. Someone was tasting the nectar of Krishna and was weeping. Somebody was clapping his hands and they were laughing. So all these things these thieves saw and they saw, oh, this is the entire company of mad people. So right now we cannot just go and rob Nityananda because they look very strong. So we will wait. Let them have feast. Let them enjoy prasadam. And after eating, they will soon be asleep. And then we will go and we will attack them. So we have to wait for the entire night and let these people sleep, and then we'll go and rob Nityananda. And they were making plans. The chief said, see, let them sleep, okay? Let them have the feast with their followers, and then once they are sleeping, then we will go and we will rob them. Then another thief said, hey, when I'll rob, I will take the gold bracelets of Nityananda Prabhu. They are mine. So he already claimed that when we will rob Nityananda Prabhu, I will be the one who will be taking the gold bracelets. Another one said, no, I will take the pearl necklace because I really like the pearl necklace that is decorating the neck of Nityananda Prabhu. The third one said, I will take his diamond earrings. Wow, they are so beautiful. Another one said, I will take that coral necklace that Nityananda Prabhu is wearing. And this way, all of them were in their own fantasy, in their own imagination, and they were dreaming that once we will rob, we will take and we will divide the ornaments. But then what happened? All their plans were failed because as they were waiting, our Nityananda's Prabhu's external energy, the Maya Devi, came in the form of sleep, and all these robbers, all these thieves were down in deep sleep. And in the morning they woke up. And as soon as one of them woke up, he said, oh, what happened? The whole night passed and we didn't do anything. And he started waking up all his friends and everybody, and they started quarreling among themselves that you slept first and you slept first. You were the one who was snoring and you didn't take care. And this way they all were quarreling. But the Brahmana's boy, who was the leader, he said, hey, don't quarrel. Why you all are quarreling? Actually, this is all planned by Mother Durga. And they were thinking, how come? How come Mother Durga has planned this? Then he said, because we didn't please her. Whenever we have to do certain tasks, we should first go and please Mother Durga. We have not offered her anything, and that is why she is upset. And so they said, now we will go and worship her. And everybody said, yes, we should go and offer her some meat and some wine. And this way we will please the goddess Chandi. And next day she will help us. And they went and they started worshipping goddess Durga, the Chandi Devi. And then that another night, all of them came together again, armed with their weapons, to the house of Hiranya Pandit just to rob Nityananda. But as soon as they came, they saw that there were big, big guards who were standing outside the house of Hiranya Pandit. And this leader said, "We don't know. Who are these guards? Where they have come from?" All the thieves were bewildered. And then this leader said, "Don't worry. Maybe some big aristocratic person has come to meet Nityananda Prabhu. And that is why he is coming with the guards. And that person must be inside. And these guards are waiting outside. So don't worry. We will let go this night also. Let this night also pass, and let these guards also go, and then we will come and we will rob Nityananda Prabhu." And this way they were thinking. And next night, again the guards were there. Again, the next night, the guards were there. And this way, entire 7 days passed, and the guards were there. Now they were thinking, "Oh, what has then happened?" Then another person said, "Maybe this Nityananda is not an ordinary person. I heard that people call him as Gosai, as Goswami." And then this leader said, "Come on, how can it be possible? He is wearing such fancy clothes, some fancy jewels, some fancy ornaments. How can be he a Gosai? If Gosai is one who is like a renunciant, who doesn't possess anything, who wears some simple garments. But this Nityananda Prabhu is wearing so fancy stuff. How can he be called as Gosai?" And then they were thinking, "Okay, forget it, whatever. How are we going to get the jewels?" And then this leader said, "Don't worry. Let's wait for few more days." And the 10 days passed, and the guards were also not there. Then another night came, the 11th or maybe 12th night, and then they said, "Yes, today is the night, and now we will go ahead and we will rob Nityananda Prabhu, and now nobody can stop us." Then what happened? They all again armed with weapons and all their things, and they started going to the house of Hiranya Pandit. Now, as soon as they started, somehow by Lord's arrangement, there were great clouds over the house. There was intense darkness, and because of that darkness, all the thieves were blinded, and the night was looking very fearsome. And at that time, there were no torchlights, and there were no lights also where they can go and see. So they were thinking, "What is this happening to us?" And suddenly they saw that some of them fell in a ditch. And as soon as they fell in the ditch, they were bitten by mosquitoes. Somebody fell into the garbage pit where there were many scorpions. Somebody fell in the thorny bushes where they were wounded by these thorns. Why? Because it was pitch dark, and they were thinking, "What's happening?" They were not able to see anything. And there was a terror that arose in the heart of everybody. And suddenly, what happened? By the mercy of Indradev, there was torrential rainstorm that happened. And not only the rainstorm, the hailstones were falling from the sky. And now, because of these hailstones, the freezing rain, and all with all these problems, their bodies were trembling and freezing with because of this cold. And they all shouted, "Alas, what has happened? Now, how are we going to go to Hiranya Pandit's home? How are we going to rob Nityananda Prabhu? Our life is now in danger," because their life were in danger now. Now the chief of those thieves, those robbers, the son of that Brahmana, he started thinking, "Oh, one of the persons said that this Nityananda is not an ordinary human being. Actually, now I'm feeling that this is true. He must be a supreme personality of Godhead. That is why people call him as Avadut. And he is the one who bewildered us and made us sleep in the first night. And it was his men who were guarding the house, and because of which it took us 10 days to attack him." then he said, no, this Nityananda Prabhu is not an ordinary man. And now suddenly when everything is gone, now these calamities have come upon us, because of which we are not able to go near the house of Hiranya Pandit. So we should somehow or other take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. This Nityananda Prabhu is not an ordinary man. He is definitely Lord. And because of him only all these things have happened. And let's take shelter of Nityananda Prabhu. So he called all the leftover thieves who were there, because some has fallen into the ditch, some were in the garbage pit, one was in the thorny bushes. So anyways, he gathered everybody and they all sat, and this chief said, nowhere, we cannot stop ourselves, we cannot do all these things, and we have to meditate on Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And then with the folded hands, he started meditating on the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu. And as soon as he started meditating, it has been described by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur in Chaitanya Bhagavat that immediately all the problems got vanished. And the darkness of the night was also not there. They could able to see each other. And then immediately all the problems, all the hailstorms, everything was gone. And all these thieves with the folded hands reached the house of Hiranya Pandit. They met Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and all of them fall prostrate obeisances they did to Nityananda Prabhu, and they said, oh, please deliver all of us. We have committed a lot of sinful actions in our life, and we were planning to rob you, but somehow you please be merciful on us and please deliver us. And then Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he said, O Brahmana, listen, you are a son of a Brahmana, and I will accept all of your karmic reactions. You give up this violence, you give up this theft, you give up all your misdeeds, you don't commit any more sins, and I will make sure that I'll give you Krishna Prem. And this way, our Nityananda Prabhu, who is Karuna Sindhu, who always give compassion, he is the ocean of compassion, and he gave all his blessings to this entire gang of these robbers, these thieves. And finally, the chief of them, the chief of that leader, he said, oh, all my brothers, please come and let's all of us worship Nityananda Prabhu together. And it's only by his mercy only that we will attain Krishna Prem. So this way, our Nityananda Prabhu, he bestows his mercy to every one of them. So finally, we will go to our last slide where it says that if you want the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, how you get? You cross one ocean and you drown in another ocean. So which ocean you cross? You cross the ocean of this samsara, this ocean of cycle of birth and death, repeated cycle of birth and death. You have to cross this ocean, and this ocean can only be crossed by the mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And once you are crossed from this ocean, then what will happen? You will be drowned in another ocean. And that ocean is the ocean of devotion, the ocean of Krishna Prem. You will be drowned in the ocean of Bhakti Rasa. Samsarera para hai bhakti rasa gare ye dubaibe ya bhuj se bhuj bhaju ka nitaye chandere. Those who wish to cross the ocean of material existence and drown in the ocean of devotional service, they should worship Nityananda Prabhu. And how is our Nityananda Prabhu pleased? By chanting the name of Gauranga. Nityananda Prabhu himself says, Bhajo Gauranga, Kaho Gauranga, Laho Gaurangera Naam Re. जय जन गौरंग भाजे that those who worship, those who call out the name of Gauranga, well, Nityananda Prabhu says, I myself become the sold out servant to that person and I give him whatever he desires. So now to please Nityananda, what should we call out? Gauranga. Let's all together just say once. all of you can unmute yourself and can say, Go!
Gauranga!
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 Thank you all so much. You all are so wonderful kids. I'm so much inspired by all of your sessions. So we'll stop here. Nityananda Ram ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all the assembled Vaishnavas ki
అయ్యో,
jai.
మౌస్ ముట్టకు బృందా.
Yes, anybody wants to say anything? Yes, Param, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I really liked your class, and I really liked the point where you talked about the verse how Hadai Pandit and Padmavati let their son Nityananda go because like it's hard, but to do things you have to it's not all you have to go out of the comfort zone and do things. So I really like
Very nice, Param. Thank you. Yes, Subhadra and Giridhari.
So, Mataji, what I realized is that, like, from one of the stories that you've said about the thieves and how they bowed down to Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So, like, I realized that you should never be arrogant, like, you should never be blinded from the material world.
Very nice.
Because because in the material world, people desire for so many things like lust, anger, greed, and every like kind of stuff, and we shouldn't do that. And instead, we should chant the holy names of Gauranga and Nityananda Mahaprabhu.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Nice, Subhadra. Thank you. Yes, Giridhari, you also want to say something?
Yes, Mataji. So like Mataji, like I like how like you presented to us like how about Nityananda Prabhu's like childhood pastimes and also how he was like associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and how you detailedly like explained to us the how he is not different from Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and how his pastimes are glorious.
Yeah, very nice. So you all please, yes, Balavrinda, go ahead.
Mataji, I like how you explained that Nityananda Mahaprabhu he got initiation from Nityananda Prabhu he got initiation from Lakshmipati Tirtha, and you explained the different forms of Nityananda Prabhu, and you explained the story the thief story, Mataji. Whenever you were saying that, Mataji, I was able to see it in my head, Mataji, because it was you said each and every point really nicely, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So sweet, Balavrinda. You could have envisioned that story because you were hearing it with utmost sincerity. So all glories to you. So now, kids, what we will do is that I request all of you.
Mataji, I have a question.
Share this story and
something.
1 minute, Palvit. And then what you all will do is you will memorize all the 12 names of Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, so that is going to be your homework. You will go ahead and you will please memorize all these 1 minute. Just memorize all these 12 names.
Mataji,
Go ahead. Yes.
in the morning classes, you were saying the names, and my mom memorized it at that time.
And I also remember.
And I also memorized at that time.
Very nice.
I recite it every day as soon as I get up, so that's why she also know it.
Very nice. And I
Yeah,
request
every day I recite, and she just know because she was hearing me every day reciting loudly.
very nice. And all of you, please go ahead and recite. Okay. Okay. So yes, Palvit, go ahead.
Mataji, I even could like picture it in my head, the thief story, because he gave each and point nicely. So it was pictured like you said the words perfectly that I pictured it so nicely, and I could understand.
Good. Very nice. Very nice. So thank you all so much. We will stop here. I have another class and I'm getting so many messages also. So I have to join that another class. Now I request all of you, I am in that kids group section. So you all can memorize these verses and you can please send it. So I'll also feel happy about it. Memorize these 12 names of Nityananda Prabhu and make sure you recite it daily. Okay?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Mataji. Thank you so much for coming and wishing them happy birthday. Pancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya mantanan pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnav Krishna Prabhupada ki jai. Kirtida Sundari Mataji ki
Krishna
jai.
Mataji ki jai. Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Bol.
Hare Krishna.